in the future. But
it's coming.
It's coming. Trust me. Hold on. It's worth the wait.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
So you are ready to apply for your first credit card, and we want to give you a couple tips on that. Now, keep in mind, we only encourage people to get and use credit cards and play the game if they keep a budget. So if you don't keep a budget, turn off this video, go watch our budgeting series, and then come back, okay? But if you're here, you do keep a budget, then we're ready to rock and roll.
Yeah.
So what are some credit cards you would recommend to start with?
Okay, so I just want to clarify. The point of your first credit card is not actually to earn all the rewards in the world. The point of your first credit card is actually very simple. We're trying to do two things. We're trying to build up your credit score so you can get those awesome credit cards that actually gets you a ton of different benefits and rewards. And two, we're trying to get you to build the habit that you need to actually have credit cards and not get yourselves into debt. So that is the purpose of your first credit card. You're not going to be earning crazy rewards just yet. That's something that we'll get to in the future. But
it's coming.
It's coming. Trust me. Hold on. It's worth the wait. So your first credit card is a card that you want to apply for that is going to be very easy to maintain and very easy to pay off because, again, we're trying to build up that credit score. We're also trying to build those habits. So the easiest way to do that is if you have a bank account already with, any either private bank or you have a credit union. If you talk to your bank account, normally you can open up a credit card under your bank account name. Typically, this is the easiest way to actually get a credit card because one, they can see the amount of money coming in and out, so they know how financially capable you are to actually pay them back, and they already have all your information, so they kind of know who you are. We talk about credit score in some later videos, and what we find with your bank is that they already kind of know who you are, so you have an easier chance of getting that credit card. And it's really easy for you to build the habit up because now you're just logging into the same account that you're already logging into for your bank account to make your credit card payments. So those are the easiest cards. If you prefer to do things on your own or you don't have like a local branch that you want to stop into and talk to a person, there are a few credit cards out there that you can apply for online on your own. If you're a student, there is a credit card by Discover called the IT Student Card. They have two different versions. One is like a 5% rotating categories. That one's complicated. I don't recommend that one for the first go around. The one that I would recommend is the one that gives you 2% back on gas in restaurants and 1% back on everything else. That one is very straightforward. If you're a student, they normally are very lenient and will give you, you have a good chance of actually getting accepted for that credit card. If you're not a student and you don't want to use a bank account, they have these cards called secured credit cards. And this is if you have like no credit at all. So if you apply for these credit cards, basically what you're doing is you are going to be asked to actually like submit a deposit to the credit card company, basically to just give them some comfort that you're not going to charge a bunch of stuff on your credit card and never pay them back. Yeah. They will actually give you that money back. It's kind of like when you have an apartment and you have to give like a deposit down. It's basically just security to know that they can hang on to that if you just bail on them and now they need to like fix up the apartment. It's the same concept with the credit card. And there are also unsecured credit cards that don't give any rewards that you can apply for with very low or no credit. So those are some that you can apply for. We'll do a separate video and show you guys, if you want to actually apply for one online, we will show you guys how to do that. But again, I still think the easiest way and the quickest way to get a credit card set up if you're going for your first one is open one with your bank account, because again, you're not focused on getting the rewards just yet. What we're trying to do is build up that credit score so that you can get really good cards and also build up that habit of paying off your credit card in full.
Yeah. My first credit card was a bank credit card.
Mine too. Most of my friends, most people I know, they got their first credit card with their bank because it's the easiest way. They already know who you are. They know how much money you have in their bank account, so they trust you a little bit more than a random stranger.
And the lady at Taco Bell dropped it down my car door.
That's what happened to it.
Yeah, true story. I was ordering Taco Bell, And she hands me my food, and then she goes to hand me my card, and just as I'm about to grab it, she accidentally drops it, and all the stars aligned in some freaky manner. And literally, my credit card fell down a slit about this big and landed in my car door. And
what are the odds? So not only did it fall right there, but it was lined up perfectly.
I'm telling you, the stars aligned in some freaky manner. And I couldn't get it out because I didn't want to take apart my car door to get my credit card. So I canceled it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Anyway.
And also, one last point to note. When you're signing up for your first credit card, you don't want to sign up for a card with an annual fee. Now, I'll explain that in more detail later, but right now, again, we're just trying to do those two things. Build up that habit of paying your credit card off and build up your credit score. So you don't want to have to also have a fee on top of it. But typically the bank credit cards don't have a fee, and like the Discover It card and the unsecured or even the secured credit cards don't have annual fees. Like with the secured credit card, you're putting a deposit down, but you're going to get that money back eventually. Yeah. So whatever card you decide is best for you, I recommend starting with one that doesn't have an annual fee.
Well, we hope that this gave you guys some clarity. Go out and sign up for your first credit card so you can start gaming the system and getting awesome, cool stuff. So if you have questions, make sure to let us know below. And also, if you've been enjoying this, please subscribe to this channel so we can share lots of cool budgeting, credit card, travel tips with you guys. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.